Body bags were horror lies.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another week on the Body Bags. Monday host Dubbles. So yesterday I went to the Knoxville Horror Film Festival, 8th annual, and saw a screening of Sadako versus Kayako, which is also in English known as Ring versus The Grudge. So this is a Japanese release flick. Forgot the director's name. I probably butchered anyway. He directed the original Curse and Grotesque from 2009. So he's kind of got a mixed bag of stuff, but I mean I love the original Curse and that kind of stuff. So, but anyways, this movie like parallels Freddy versus Jason, but in like a lot of the good ways, positive ways. The entertaining side of it, and maybe the self-aware side of it. But basically, the film opens two young college students here, two girls, who are that's pretty much your main characters for the flick. They, of course, stumble across. They're working on making this wedding tape, a copy of the wedding tape, and burning it on DVD of some family member, and of course, they stumble across the cursed video. Real interesting how they play off on that. Thought it was kind of cool how one girl was on her phone, preoccupied, and the other girl was actually watching the video. So I thought that was kind of a cool dynamic to somebody that was actually like not even paying attention to it. Like that's believable this day and age, the way people's addicted to their phones and shit. But anyways, a little social commentary there. I'll try to keep this brief because there's a lot to say about this movie, but. So basically, they come across the cursed video. Their professor is like a superstition class, like he does a lot. They're talking about urban legends and stuff like this, and he's a really awesome character, really excited, and wants to, he says he'll pay money to get the Sadako cursed video. So that's just kind of cool character there, but. So yeah, you kind of got that side story goes on, and it's kind of cool. It intertwines with the Kayako or the Ju-on storyline, the cursed house, and the way it just plays out is pretty cool from there. I mean, I don't want to go too much into the plot. It's done really, like I said, entertaining and self-aware style. It's over the top. It has some comical moments, but I think it's really smart humor, and it doesn't take away. There's still plenty of atmosphere, jump scares, that kind of stuff delivers. There's things it kind of changed in some of the curses themselves. The cursed video itself, I really liked what they did. They changed the actual video footage you see, made it way more simple, but just creepy and effective, I thought. And it really just shows people's reaction to the tape for a good portion of the film. Like, it really builds to you finally getting to see this tape. So I thought that was really cool and smart how they did that. Like, they didn't jump the shark or anything with that. It's kind of a good building movie. Like, and I think the ending and climax really works. I would have liked to seen it be more drawn out personally, but the way they did it kind of abrupt works. And this movie, like, it could really revitalize both of these franchises. I feel like it did, especially some of those recent, like Ringu's was Zero Birthday, and like some of the more recent ones. I wasn't impressed with what I saw, but it kind of takes it back to the early Ju-on films, the early Ring. Like, I could really like to see where they go from here. I think there could be some cool things. That's all I'm going to say in that regards. So yeah, some of the scares weren't all that scary. Like I said, I think they're doing it kind of like an entertaining way. Like, they're more present. Like, they're kind of like, oh shit, when they actually show up, you're like, oh, there's, they're about to fuck shit up. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. that. It's not as subtle and like eerie moments as maybe some of the original of Ju-on's or the Ringu films did. But entertaining ride. If you're a fan of either one of the franchises, I think definitely check it out. It's definitely a big deal. Seemed to be a pretty big deal in Japan. I mean, it's pretty much their version is Jason versus Freddy. So, and honestly, I think I like it better than Jason versus Freddy. That that wasn't a terrible film. I liked that, for what it was. But this one really did it. I think really smart how they did the story. I think it works. Parts of it are batshit crazy, but the way they end up executing it, you're like, I can see that. That's pretty cool, actually. So I give this film a lot of props, honestly. It could have been a little scarier. That's one of the few little downfalls I could really say from it. I really like the side characters. There's a cool, two cool. I guess they're psychics or clairvoyants, technically. This crazy, really eccentric psychic, and then he has this young blonde girl who's like a clairvoyant. They're really cool characters, also intertwining, and that's kind of how it's kind of cool how they bring both worlds together with, like I said, the professor character. The main lead actresses could have been slightly better. Maybe that's another little downfall from what I've seen, but all in all, good quality flick in my opinion. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I believe this is streaming on Shudder, if y'all have that, and I'll probably snag it when it comes out on video. But as always, appreciate y'all watching. Until next week, special theme week, and support all the cool homies here on Body Bags. Peace.